Mystery still surrounds the passing of Ambassador Nathi Mthethwa, and with many questions that are being asked about what could have happened and in those last hours, as we see reports that are trying to piece together what could have happened there. Let's now speak to SABC News correspondent Laura Westbrook, who is joining us. Laura, good evening to you, and thank you so much for your time. So his family here at home, his brother also at some point saying that he was finding it hard to believe that he took his own life, and his family also talking about how they learned through his passing from a son, the brother of their daughter-in-law, but also learning that social media has been abuzz with the news even before they got to know. But one would wonder, though, what is the latest with regards to this investigation?
Yes, well, investigators are looking into exactly what happened and what the circumstances are that led up to the discovery of the ambassador's body. Now, on Tuesday, we understand that the ambassador's body was found at the Hyatt Regency Hotel in Paris, and this was after a brief period where authorities had been looking for the ambassador, and that was partly because his wife had raised the alarm because she had received reportedly at least one text message in which that worried her and gave her cause for concern about her husband. Now, a search was carried out near the hotel, and then we understand that the ambassador's body was found at the Hyatt Regency Hotel. Now, the ambassador had reportedly reserved a room on the 22nd floor, and a secured window had been reportedly forced open with a pair of scissors found at the scene. Now, one prosecutor official is quoted as saying that there were no signs of a struggle or traces of medication or narcotics. And this official has also been quoted as saying that the initial investigations suggest that this could have been a deliberate act without the intervention of a third party. Now, authorities are also stressing that they will keep investigating and they will keep working to establish the exact circumstances that took place at the Hyatt Regency Hotel. But we have been hearing tributes from various officials. President Cyril Ramaphosa has called his death untimely and a moment of deep grief in which the government and citizens stand beside the Mthethwa family. Now, he also said the ambassador had served the nation in diverse capacities during his lifetime as well.
And Laura, one wonders if the investigators at all are giving some clues as to what could have happened with regards to his phone being found far away, just some distance from where he would have then been discovered.
Yes, French investigators are extremely thorough, and they will be following, we understand, the lines of inquiry when it comes to exactly what happened with the circumstances, not just in the hours, but in the days leading up to the discovery of the ambassador's body. We also assume that they will be looking at CCTV footage that was gathered by the hotel as well to try to determine what his movements were at the hotel in the hours leading up to the discovery of his body as well. And we also understand that he'd been active in his duties. Now, he was appointed as ambassador towards the end of 2023, taking up office in 2024. He had been carrying out duties as recently as last weekend with an anniversary of a First World War battle in which South African troops had played a key part. He had also participated in UNESCO in meetings because he was the South African representative at UNESCO and was helping to prepare the ground for the agenda at the G20 summit that President Ramaphosa will be hosting in Johannesburg in November. And so we understand that the ambassador had been active in his duties up until last weekend, and so no doubt the authorities and the investigators will be looking into what the circumstances are and exactly what the ambassador's movements were, not just in the hours but in the days leading up to his death.
Laura, quickly before I let you go, have we heard from the embassy?
We have heard from the DIACO. It's been reporting that he was saying, the DIACO was saying earlier that one of the things that French authorities will want to do is to present their findings to South African authorities, but also to the ambassador's widow, and then move on perhaps to release more detail to the public and work on plans for repatriation of the ambassador's body. But this is certainly created a lot of shock and sadness in diplomatic circles in France as well as in the wider public.
Certainly one can imagine. Thank you so much, Laura, for that. Appreciate your time. That was SABC News correspondent Laura Westbrook.